I'm here with the founding team of Gravity, formerly Blue Rover Labs, right?
Yep.
I've got on the far right, Steve. Oh, Steve, we're sitting a little low. Steve Pearman, you were previously, is it Pear or Peer? But it's spelled Pear.
Yes.
Yeah. And you were previously an SVP at MySpace.
Yeah.
And product strategy.
Yep.
And Amit, it's Amit Kapoor, and you were the COO of MySpace. And Jim Benedetto, you were SVP of technology. You guys left. When was it now?
It was in
January,
March.
February? Oh, March.
Yeah.
So you were the guys that left, and right before the really bad stuff happened at MySpace. And you started a company, and the rumor was that you had raised money from Redpoint and from August Capital, and you're now confirming. Have you ever confirmed that, or was it just sort of your
Not
point
publicly, but that's correct, yeah.
Okay, and you raised that money in the late spring, sort of right away, right? And what valuation was that?
We raised a great round at a very reasonable valuation.
And you guys have been working on the product since then?
Yes.
So you're launching now. Tell us what Gravity is.
Gravity is a conversation technology that brings people together around their interests and their passions and enables them to have meaningful discourse with each other.
So it's forum software.
It's not forum software. Forums and groups and products like that have been around for 10, 20 years, since the early days of the internet. Gravity takes a transformative step and brings a lot of the technologies that have made social products so engaging and easy to use, and applies those into a new type of platform for bringing people together around common interests.
Okay. And that's just the start, of course.
That is just the start.
And not only will the service be available at gravity.com, partners will be able to pull conversations onto their own websites through widgets, through an API that you guys are calling Happy, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
But even that's still just the tip of the iceberg, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
What else are you guys up to?
Well, our main mission for Gravity as a business is to build the internet's interest graph. So everybody's pretty familiar with the social graph,
Yep.
which is how people connect with each other based on real-life relationships that they have. What Gravity does is it takes a look at what is a person attached to, not necessarily who is the person attached to, and then brings people together around those common bonds. So we'll introduce you to not only people that you already know, but people that you should know and should be talking to, and help you have engaging conversations around those topics of interest.
All right, but that's still part of the product. And you talk about a little bit about Insight.
Jim, maybe you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so we looked at the existing conversation space here on the internet. We found that there's a lot of the KPI and indicators that existing analytics products don't actually supply, the existing conversation networks. So what we did is we looked at how the KPIs that we were going to need for Gravity.com, and actually released a completely independent product, which is Gravity Insights, which is a downloadable client that can be installed on vBulletin software right now, and soon to be lots of other different conversation platforms.
It's sort of Google Analytics for forums, right?
Google Analytics for conversations.
Yeah, and it's you said you're already using it with some partners and getting a lot of great data. And okay, do you guys want to talk at all about even more parts of the business, or you want to keep some of this stuff under the covers for now? For example, how you build out the interest graph.
For now, maybe we can keep a little bit of that under the covers. Right now, we want to keep the focus on what we're doing pretty simple, but as you've seen, there's a very complex back end to what we're building, and over time, we'll start to expose that.
And what's your business model?
The business model over time is going to focus on, there's going to be a strong ad component to what we're doing, but then there are some really interesting other tie-ins, such as, which we've talked about with you, we'll be able to understand subject matter expertise. And being able to extract value out of that, connecting people to subject matter experts, is another potential business model we're looking at. So we're just kind of scratching the surface on that.
You guys miss MySpace?
Yeah, we had a good time in MySpace. We had all three of us had a great run there. We were there since pretty early days and helped grow a lot of the company and the product, and do miss some of those days. It was a great run.
All right, great. Thanks very much.
I love seeing
the vice president.
Military helicopters. Yeah.
What? Dude, I used to
All right,
So let me give you a tour inside.
Jump in on it.
Cool. So this is our bullpen. This is where all of us work.
And you have
the
12
company's
employees?
12
Yeah,
employees right now, including us.
How many of the employees used to work at MySpace?
Well, all three of us founders worked at MySpace, and then
5.
probably 5 others worked at 4 or 5 others worked at MySpace. So.
And sorry, how many employees do you have total?
We have 12.
Did you get up to 12 yet? How many didn't work at MySpace?
There are, I believe.
Any?
No, of course there are. 3 or Four. There
Okay.
are 4. There we go.
Great.
8 former MySpace,
Okay.
including ourselves. Then.
Great.
Yeah.
Are those the 4 that do all the work?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna show me the Wii.
Yeah, I'll show you the Wii setup. That's my desk over there.
Is everybody here basically a developer, except for you guys?
Well, I'm not. Steve's not.
Yeah, but is everyone else here
Everybody
actually
else is, yeah.
adding value? Okay.
Yeah. What? Come on. Thanks a lot. I didn't mean to agree to that last.
So you have. Let's just look at. You have one of the better stocked startup kitchens. It's good. It's like even though you're in LA, it's like.
Is this better stocked? This is like Cribs.
I'd say it's up there.
It's okay.
And the refrigerator is. You've got the beer.
Yep.
You've got the soft drinks and.
Gatorade.
You've got everything, and then
yeah, we have this.
You guys
fancy
barbecue a lot.
soda. Yeah, we do barbecue a huge amount. This is our den. So we've got this is where we have all our group meetings.
Yeah.
It's a pretty comfortable area. We have the TV with a Wii.
That's a 50.
we'll also-
That's a big TV.
That's a 46, I think.
You've got Xbox, Wii.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have this Seize Me. We're just playing around with it. Max got that the other day. And we can go outside. We actually just got this patio furniture.
Yep. So we're in the heart of Santa Monica,
Yep, you're right next to the promenade.
right next to Google's Santa Monica office, right?
Yeah, I can actually show you Google's office. It's right there, that gray building.
Okay.
Yep. And then you got the ocean right out there.
You sure do. You can see the ocean from here,
Yep,
actually.
exactly. You can see the mountains over there too.
And then a little bit of snow on them. Yeah. Big Bear.
Yeah, exactly. A couple of us surf, so.
And that's not just here to make you guys. Because I saw the surfboards in
No, we actually there are 4 of us that surf. We're not that avid, but every now and then we want to take a break and we'll go.
And is this your office? What's hidden here?
I just have a desk out there.
Okay.
This is it's just storage right now.
Okay.
So when we expand, hopefully we'll expand and put a few desks in here. This is our conference room, and we had all this furniture from the previous tenant that we got in a good deal, and the TVs as well. So sort of a plug.
It's good startup furniture. These are high quality chairs. And tables. No, it is actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't pay much for it.
Exactly.
And what's this about?
Well, so the name of the company is Gravity, and we tried to give it kind of a cool theme, and this is actually Laika, the first dog that went in space from Russia. I'm sure he wasn't smiling because he actually died when he came back, but this is just kind of a funny, picture. We have one of a rocket, the Saturn V rocket blasting off in another room, so I'm just adding a little bit to our theme and culture.
So Laika died.
Well, that's not the theme we're going for.
No.
I was just explaining the history.
Although your mascot, we talked about this as well. Your mascot's a dinosaur.
Oh, it's an ambiguous animal. It could be a dinosaur, it could be a horse, but it's a playful animal that guides you through the site.
When I asked what it was, you said it was a dinosaur.
Well, then
and then I said, you mean an animal that is gone extinct because it couldn't evolve? And you said, well, maybe it's a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we evolved very quickly in our messaging as well, as you can see. So. Cool. We've got a couple surfboards up here that we'll grab and go paddle out every now and then.
All right. Can we get the 3 key guys and do a? Okay. Steve, tell me about the dinosaur because you have it on your.
Oh, you mean the llama?
What's his name?
Amir.
So the great thing is you just now try to pass it off as a llama when earlier on video Amit called it a horse. So it's a dolphin. I mean dolphin's a whole nother conversation we had today. the Mexican dolphin. But why did you decide that the mascot for your company is an animal that is extinct because it could not evolve?
I think it was a 30-hour hackathon, and at some point, this little guy in the name of Amir seemed to be a really good idea. So lots of development with very little sleep, and one day you wake up and you have a mascot.
And from now on, you're calling him a llama.
Could be. He might be a horse. Could be a dog.
Could be a dog.
But he certainly is a non-extinct species.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible, yeah.
It's not proven that dinosaurs were extinct because they couldn't evolve. It could have been an asteroid or a meteor, So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Well, we do know they're extinct, though, right?
We do know that.
Yeah, and we know that other species didn't go extinct.
But we don't know that he's a dinosaur.
We don't know that. I only know what you told me, and you said he's a dinosaur. And then I said a dinosaur?
Not on video.
And you said... So you were saying that you guys you don't like the handshake down here either, and you've started to do chest bumps? Because we just do a fist bump.
You would respect knuckles, yeah.
But you said that, could you show me a gym maybe? I'd do a chest bump?
Chest bump.
Okay.
What's up, Steve?
This
How you doing today, bud? Come on.
That's what you get. That's very LA. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks
Did
for
you guys first see that in Entourage, or did you?
Actually, I think we invented that.
Yeah.
I think we invented the chest bump.